Well, good afternoon. New time for the gospel vibe. I hope the audio is working. Let's just say that. That's what I'm really hoping for right now is that this audio is working. Let's try to solve that right now. If the audio is working, please say yay or
Well, when somebody comes in,
yeah,
say
just
yeah.
whatever.
There's a person.
Just let us know that the audio is working and that we're all good to go. And
Give us a thumbs up, please.
or just say we hear you, my brother. Whatever the case is. But anyway. Hopefully you're doing well. We want to make sure that the audio is working here. We've had a couple of problems here in the last couple of weeks, and so we hope to solve that very early on in our in what we're doing. I got to really do this real quick. It's going to be a little irritating here for just a second. Let's make sure. Yep, the audio is working. All right, so we're in good shape. All right, so Gospel Vibe, San and Shae. How's everybody doing? Hopefully you are doing well. We hope that everything is good with you and your family. We want you to like and share. Come on in. We are at a new time, 3:00. So it's a new time. It's something different for us. A lot of people said, hey, we can't hear y'all in the morning because of church and Sunday school and all of that. So we said, we'll do something in the afternoon, and that way everybody could hear us. So or see us, I should say. So hopefully everybody is doing well. How are you doing?
Doing all right.
I'm tired.
Me too, a little bit.
Yeah, I don't know why I'm tired like this. It's just like, it's just a shame though, because you're just like, oh, and I don't know why it's like that, because you just kind of just whoa out, and it's just I have no reason to be like this tired. I don't know what it is. Maybe I'm old.
You do a lot, so.
Well, I mean, you do too.
It's okay to be tired.
Well, I'm just old. That's what I just think it is. I don't know what it is.
I don't think it's because you're old, Centauri.
Oh, man. Well, we got a lot to tell you about today. Got a lot to share with you. So make sure that you come on, like, and share. Of course, we are on, as somebody said, the YouTube. So just make sure you do that. Want to remind you, as we get started, about listening to our Sunday morning show, The Gospel Vibe with San and Shae, 8 a.m. every single Sunday on the Hits 96.3 FM and online, hits963fm.com. We are having our Blessed to Be Another Year Club on the show. And it's, mainly for our folks who are in Lincoln Parish and Ruston and Grambling surrounding areas. So we have a nice birthday pack at the end of the month that we'll be sharing on the air. And then, of course, we'll be doing a prize every single Sunday through Daylight Donuts, which is a great sponsor of the local show. So please make sure that you are with us, and you go ahead and you come on, and just let us know when your birthday is, and you can text us that information.
Right.
595. We'll do area code first. 318-595-1005. 318-595-1005. That is how you find out where, of course, that's how you go ahead and text us your birthday if it's in the month of April, your name, where you're from. And then, of course, we have a birthday pack for you. Again, it is for our folks in the, listening vicinity in North Louisiana, because all of our prizes come from North Louisiana.
Yes.
So just want to remind you about that.
I'm just trying to get some people, because, right now, we're talking, but we're kind of talking to an empty room. No, you're never talking to an empty room. You never know who's doing what and all that kind of stuff. We are on 3 different platforms now. We got, of course, this one. We've got the Gospel Vibe. We got my page. We got YouTube. So make sure you like and share. I want you to come on and like and share. So that's what we want to do. And as she's getting more folks on and things like that, I am monitoring things. And so hopefully everybody is doing well. And hey, if you went to the spring game yesterday, let us know. What did you think about the atmosphere of the spring game? It was a great atmosphere, man. If you were not there, you really missed a great atmosphere for a spring football game. Former players were back. Saw Trent Williams, saw Jason Hatcher, just so many great players. Tremone Douglas was back for Grambling. So it was great seeing a spring game yesterday. It was really great. Yeah, it was. It was an amazing atmosphere. We had so much fun. It's the first game I had been back to in 2 years.
Yeah.
I hadn't been to a home game in 2 years because of the pandemic and our son and all that. So it was great being in that atmosphere. It was cheerful, a lot of love, and we had a good time.
Absolutely.
The Brown fam had a good time.
And look, it was amazing. I saw some people that said that they hadn't been back in 5 years.
Oh yeah.
That they just wanted to come back just for the spring game and see what the new atmosphere was like. Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, absolutely.
So it was great to see everybody out there. What's going on, sis? Shalonda is joining us, and of course she'll have our animal of the day soon. I can't wait to see what that's going to be.
Right.
Yeah, I can't wait to see. So anyway, like and share. Make sure that you like and share. Hopefully everything is going well and you are doing well also here in wherever you're at joining us here today. So make sure that you are liking and sharing the video. Please. Anyway, I got to give a shout out to somebody, Sodexo and their staff.
Yeah, that was some good
man. Some amazing food in the press box, and they had like this macaroni and cheese bar where you had the macaroni and you can choose some of the other cheeses you wanted in there. I didn't get a chance.
I didn't get a chance to get
the
macaroni and cheese bar.
Well, I didn't either. I didn't get a chance to eat any of it, unfortunately, because I was working. But look, check it out. So the macaroni and cheese bar yesterday, they put it in the skillet with the cheese, and you can have any kind of meat that you wanted. They had a few different vegetables.
Yes.
Man, I had never seen anything like that.
Yes, it was great.
It was fabulous.
Yep.
So, but I smelled it. I just didn't get a chance to eat it.
I smelled it and saw,
yeah.
People, but I didn't get a chance to.
Yeah.
Yeah, well.
Yeah, Desiree is mad because she did not get her crawfish yesterday.
Oh, well, I'm sorry.
I'm so sorry to hear that. Yeah.
But you weren't even there yesterday. You were on the trip with the track people. So.
Wow. Yeah, and I think they did okay yesterday, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes.
They were at Southern Miss yesterday, if I'm not mistaken. So, but yeah, it was just, oh my gosh. It was, and then they had so much food up there. They had these desserts.
They did have a lot of food up there.
Oh.
Yes. Hey, Jerry. Hey, Peggy.
Man.
Glad y'all joined us.
They had a ton of food up there, and I was just like, oh my God, it is just too much. And so, they had crawfish etouffee up there. They had, of course, a chili dog bar. Mm-hmm. Over on one of the little sections, they had small shrimp cocktails. And I'm just like, man, Sandra, what's going on? Glad you could join us. She's one of those people that, says, if we can get in the afternoon, it'd be great because I know that everybody's in church and doing things. So glad that you are on. And we're just talking a little bit about the food that we had at Grambling yesterday. Man, it was great. It was great. I did not get a chance to taste everything because I was working. I did have a chili dog. I do like those. I probably shouldn't have ate that before going on the air, but it's just neither here nor there. Meat pies and chicken wings, catfish. I mean, so shout out to the President's Committee. Shout out to everybody for just a great job yesterday. What's going on, Greg? How you doing, man? It's good to see you. AKA T-Baby.
T-Baby. Yeah.
Yes. Saw him yesterday.
Hey.
Absolutely. He was up in the press box kind of filling in on the PA side. So
I got a chance to see the video of his awesome proposal to his fiance.
Yes.
I would have married him too.
Yeah. Yeah.
That was a nice proposal. I'd have said yes too.
But look here, here's something else though. So T-Baby also he's on video for two reasons: the proposal and his dancing.
There was that unfortunate incident with the Omega Hop, trying to keep up with his young Fred, and sometimes it works, sometimes, but everybody put it on Facebook.
Yeah, and my daughter
he did good for a minute.
Yeah, and my daughter, she actually saw it on Facebook and said, "Here it is, right here, Dad," and I was just like, "Wow." So yeah, look, bro, I understand. Look,
sometimes you gotta show them you still got it, and you did good.
You would have had to pick me up off the floor. I'm just saying, I would have not survived that.
He did a split and everything. I may or may not have been able to get up from the split, but he was walking yesterday with a hiccup, but he was still walking.
But he was still walking. And then when he tried to bend down, he was like, "Oh no, can you grab that for me?"
Yeah, he was like, "Hey, boy, reach down there and get that."
Yeah, I ain't gonna be able to do that. So, but look, completely understand. Look, we all think that sometimes we're young, or younger, or
This is true.
Yeah, but
a split though at nearly 47, I'm just not going to do that.
A split at 46, you'd have to call the hospital.
Yeah.
You really would.
And I'm pretty athletic.
Yeah, you're way more athletic than I am.
I'm not going to jump into a split.
Oh my God.
I don't stroll with the young sorors. I don't do it. I just watch them and throw up a sign. That's fine.
I would not be able to do it. I'm sorry. I don't have that kind of energy anymore. I wish I did. I just don't.
No energy.
No, not at all. But anyway, everybody like and share. Make sure that you like and share. We are sharing this, of course, with other folks. Yeah, you paying for it.
Paying for it. Yeah, we saw evidence of that yesterday. But hey, you had a good time though. Some things are worth it.
Oh man, it is just that was so funny. Just watching that video. Hey, just a reminder that we got a couple of things that we are doing, and we are trying to make sure we're just sharing all of this stuff here. So if you get it twice, don't mind me. We're just getting it out to a few folks who said to remind them. So we are.
Yes.
And we're just making sure that you remind me. So we're trying to do that.
Right. We're trying to do that.
So anyway, a couple of things that we do want to tell you about, on the music side, and we want to share those with you. First of all, let's talk a little bit about a couple of fantastic concerts that will be coming up, and we're going to share those flyers right here on the screen. Also, we'll be talking about Autism Awareness Month. That'll be coming up here in just a little bit. Share some information about that, and also make sure that we share information in regards to some of the things that we've got coming up. So first of all, first concert that will be coming up. This is on. Well, I'm just going to put up this one here. That is Marvin Sapp.
Fred Hammond.
Yes, the pre-Mother's Day show with Marvin Sapp. That is on May the 2nd.
That is a great concert.
Great concert. The Father's Day concert, Tuesday, June the 7th, 7 p.m. I got to be there. I'm just saying. Man, I got to go there. So you see where you can get the tickets at, koka.am for both general admission and $70 for your VIP, $50 for the general. It is, I got to go.
Check out, there we go. Check out Marvin Sapp and Fred Hammond.
Right there. Yeah, do it again. I get my directions mixed up.
There we go.
Yeah, there you go. So make sure you should check that out. And I just had to push this up there because he's my favorite artist. That's
love Fred Hammond.
And it's going to be at Morningstar Baptist Church. So make sure that you are there. Get your tickets now. Do not wait because look,
so
they're going to be going fast.
May and June. Huh?
No, he's just going to be there in June.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Gotcha.
That's just the flyer, just to show that both concerts are coming up.
Gotcha. One's pre-Mother's Day, one's pre-Father's Day. Gotcha.
Correct. So the pre-Mother's Day, May 2nd, pre-Father's Day, June the 7th, both at 7 p.m. at Morningstar Baptist Church in Shreveport. And of course, you can get your tickets at koka.am.
Yes.
Cannot wait for that. A little bit more music news. Of course, Gary Swindell Jr. and Yale Hilton. New music out from them. Of course, we're going to be playing that on the Weekend Praise Party next week. Amber Shaw is helping out with them. Great new music. Make sure that you hit that up and download that today. It is available on all media sources that you download your music. So please make sure that you do that. So just a little bit of music news for you as we talk a little bit more about some other things. So just wanted to make sure that I got that out and told everybody about it. Yes. All right. So other things, I'm learning new toys here.
Yeah, I know. I see that.
I got
the little graphics pop up there.
Yeah, I know. Just trying to learn, man. I know. One day I'm gonna get good at this and get paid for it. And here is our YouTube channel, The Gospel Vibe with San and Shae. Us. Yes. So that's our YouTube channel, Gospel Vibe with San and Shae. Got a couple of funny videos up there, of course, of some of the family members that decided to eat the hot food and all that kind of stuff. It's hilarious.
It's a very funny video.
It is hilarious.
I think Shalonda is done with the challenges.
I believe she is.
I think she's done after that.
Yeah, I think she's done.
I think she's done.
Yeah, absolutely. Pam let me know about a national award with the S&M Gospel Music Awards, and I got to put that out there. Pam Jones. I'm sorry, Pam Jones from River and Word. This is about the Praise Factor Awards that you can vote now. International Radio Show Host of the Year. You can do that now, praisefactorawards.com. Please make sure that you go out there and vote. Help your boy out, win. Make sure you follow the instructions on how to vote. I think you got to vote for everything in order for the vote to count.
Exactly.
So please make sure that you do that. Help your boy out. All right. Now, want to get into a couple of things. We're going to talk about the Grammys are coming up tonight, you said, right?
Yeah, I believe so.
I'm going to double check that.
Yeah, I'm going to double check that myself.
Yeah, check that out to see, make sure the Grammys are tonight because we got a few gospel awards we need to talk about if that is the truth. Oh, man, just so you know, let me take this down here. This is allergy season. Man. So when you go outside in the South, especially in the South, I'm not sure how much it is in the North, but in the South, there's a lot of pollen out.
Yes.
Our son looks like he's been in a battle with Joe Frazier.
Eyes are closed.
Yeah. It's just
from the pollen.
Incredible.
Poor thing.
So with all of that being said, with so much of that pollen, people are having more and more issues with their allergies, with everything that's going on. And so make certain that you are, Claritin, Benadryl, Zyrtec, wall tech,
all the
Walgreens text, just everything, man. Just do what you got to do because it is bad right now. I looked out there.
So bad. Like it is. I mean, it's coating everything.
Yeah.
So y'all, it's sometimes my eyes are burning. I have to go.
Yes. Oh man. That's the real hobby. How you doing, man?
That's my Neo.
Yes, indeed.
That's the Neo, our Neo fam.
Absolutely.
He can't help it.
Also, Sandra, if you're still on, let us know if you got new music out. Sandra Busby, of course, amazing artist. We had a chance to have her music on. I think she's been on the Weekend Praise Party as well. So make sure that if you do have new music, Sandra, please let us know. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. T Baby, he's got some new stuff that's going on radio wise, so we'll let you know about that a little bit later on. So Grammys are tonight, and you know what that means. Everybody's going to be looking at seeing what's going on, the different things that'll be happening, and so we'll tell you about some of the gospel things that'll be coming up here in just a little bit. But first of all, you hope for a great show tonight. That's what you hope for.
Yes, it's going to be a great show.
Yeah, that's what you hope.
It's going to be a great show.
We'll try to get to some of the artists and things like that on the gospel side here in just a little bit. Of course, there's so many awards out. Song of the Year, Best New Artist, Pop, Dance, Electric Mix. They've got a contemporary instrumental music mix out now. Ben Tankard, I know on the gospel side, he's been nominated several times, as a matter of fact.
Yes, he gets nominated a lot.
Yeah, oh man,
Ben is still out there doing his thing.
Yes, absolutely. Best R&B, and of course, progressive R&B. I don't know how to talk about progressive R&B.
I'm not sure.
I'm not sure. Yeah.
I guess I'd have to hear the songs to get an idea of what that is.
Yeah, I'm not sure how to really to do that. Anyway, that's just me. But other things that are going on, lots of jazz awards, and I'm a huge jazz head. All right. So we're going to talk about some of the gospel awards that are going to be out there, Best Gospel Performance Song. You've got Dante Bowe featuring Stephanie Gretzinger, Voice of God. He's two awards he's nominated for. Anthony Brown with Help, CeCe Winans Never Lost, and Elevation in Worship with Maverick City Music, Wait on You. That'll be a huge category. Best Contemporary Christian Music Performance, Hold Us Together with Her and Torrin Wells. We Win by Kirk Franklin. Also, Man of Your Word, Chandler Moore and KJ Scriven. I think that's how you say it. Believe For It, CeCe Winans, and Jireh, of course, Elevation Worship and Music, Maverick City Music. Man, they got a lot of awards they're going to be up for. Best Gospel Album. Are we surprised by any of these? Jacqueline Carr, Tasha Cobbs Leonard, Maverick City Music, Jonathan McReynolds and Molly Music, and CeCe Winans.
Which I hope I'm rooting for CeCe.
Yes. So who y'all rooting for on the best gospel album? You got Jacqueline, Tasha Cobbs, Maverick City Music, Jonathan McReynolds, and CeCe Winans. So who y'all voting for?
I am all the way.
Yes.
CeCe Winans.
Yes, absolutely.
I love everybody else, but CeCe Winans, I need her to get this.
Absolutely. I'm going to put our email address up there, Sandra, so Gospel Vibe with San and Shae. Just want to make sure that I get all the letters in here at gmail.com. So that's all you got to do is Gospel Vibe with San and Shae at gmail.com is how you can hit us up on email. All right. Hopefully that goes through. All right. So but Jonathan McReynolds is up there. Maverick City Music, man, they've been doing so much stuff, man. So much stuff. Of course, Best Contemporary Christian Music, Natalie Grant, Israel and New Breed, Feels Like Home. That is a great project that he had out. Kari Job, he's got a great song out. Torrin Wells and Elevation Worship and Maverick City Music. That is the group, man, that has been really crossing over.
The Maverick City, yeah,
man.
They're awesome though. They do a wonderful job of bridging that gap.
Yes,
they do very well.
Also, Best Roots Gospel Album, Harry Connick Jr., Gaither Vocal Band, Ernie Haas and Signature Sound, the Isaacs and Carrie Underwood. Carrie Underwood, of course, winner of American Idol. That's what I'm talking about. 4 seasons. Yeah. You would know all of that. Yeah. You would know all. Adriana, how you doing?
Hey, Adriana. Hey, cousin.
Dad, how you doing? He said,
Siriana, she joined us.
I can't believe it.
Hey, Siriana.
We have a celebrity in the group.
I know.
She never joins anybody on Facebook. And it's just, we're so honored.
She never gets on Facebook.
No, we're so honored. But just, God bless you. My dad, Frankie's on there. He said, we have snow, no pollen.
Ooh, that's tough.
So
I'd rather have pollen.
I vote pollen. Just
Holly,
no snow. No,
keep
no.
your snow.
Yeah. Just... Desiree, she said Jonathan McReynolds. That's who she would vote for best album.
I am CeCe Winans. Now I love Jonathan. He's awesome, but I want CeCe. She's my favorite.
Yes.
She's my favorite behind the great Whitney Houston. So.
Yeah. Maverick City again, CeCe Winans, Tasha Cobbs, Jacqueline Carr, Maverick City Music, all those for best gospel album.
Yes.
I'm gonna tell you who's gonna win. You ain't gonna like it though. Who, in my opinion, though?
Maverick City.
Maverick City.
Yeah.
That's what I'm picking.
But I'm picking CeCe Winans.
Yeah. I think CeCe Winans got a real shot though. I really do.
Her album is amazing.
It's just incredible. I think she got a real shot.
And I mean, her voice is. I mean, people, come on, CeCe Winans. I love it.
What's going on, Alanetta Beck? Good to see y'all.
Hey,
y'all
again, come on in. Please like and share, y'all.
Like and share, absolutely. We've got recording artists in here. Sandra Busby, who do you think is going to win that? Jacqueline, Tasha, Maverick City, Jonathan, CeCe. Who is your pick for best
tag them. Tag your favorite artists.
Absolutely.
If you know they're on Facebook, tag them.
Absolutely.
I'm gonna tag CeCe at CeCe Winans is going to win this.
Oh yeah. Well, look, I really hope. I really do. Adriana said Jonathan McReynolds as well. Alanetta, she says CeCe Winans. So we got to vote for you, CeCe Winans. So who do you think is going to win tonight? All right, that's the list out there. Yeah, and you know what our niece said? Here's what she said. I have no clue who none of them people is.
You know who Jonathan McReynolds and CeCe Winans is. Like, whatever.
Yeah, whatever. I can't with you. So anyway, those are the artists, and you can tell us who do you think. And of course, Alanetta, she said CeCe Winans. So who's going to win best gospel album? Jacqueline, Tasha, Maverick City, Jonathan McReynolds, CeCe Winans. Let us know who you think, and we will talk about it. Sandra Busby, now she's got a different vote, and I know why though. Tasha Cobbs is the truth. She's got a great project out. She's got a lot of play from
Tasha Cobbs Leonard. That's the truth. She can sing.
Yes. That girl is bad. Just a bad girl. So she's got Tasha Cobbs Leonard. So who is your pick for best gospel album in the for the Grammys? Okay, so that's what our one of our discussion points is for today. All right. So that's one of the things we want to talk about. Of course, the 2 awards we told you about. We'll talk about those at the end of the show, towards the end of the show, so we can get you up to date on that.
She's amazing.
She is.
I'm still a CeCe fan. I love CeCe.
Yeah. Let's see. Desiree.
Been doing it forever.
Jonathan McReynolds and CeCe Winans be getting me through college.
Amen. CeCe Winans Jonathan went out back in my day when I went to.
No.
Yeah, back in my day, I just aged did it myself. But
what are you, like 60?
Okay. I'm about 12 years off there. 13 years off there.
13, 14. 13 and
so ain't too far from
13 months in We're a little
anyway, CeCe Winans was my go-to person.
Absolutely.
To get me through those study sessions and stressful homework assignments and papers and all that. All-nighters. And all that. So
absolutely,
it was a great CeCe Winans.
So your pick, just let us know. The Jacqueline Carr, Tasha Cobbs Leonard, Maverick City Music, Jonathan McReynolds, CeCe Winans. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna make a banner here in just a minute.
So I want to see your pick.
Yeah.
Pick.
So we're gonna do that here. So while we get ready for that, I want to talk about this, and this is a serious topic. I want to get into this. As we continue to fight through some of the economic problems that we have, how we choose our restaurants is paramount, because we can't do what we've done before because
we cannot.
Gas is it's financial aid.
Right. You have to take a small loan out for gas.
Yeah. And so that's really a problem. We have a lot of gas issues. The other thing is that because we have so many different issues, and it's so important that we choose the right restaurant for our delicacies. The experience is so important.
Yes.
Even through the drive-thru, the experience is important.
Yes.
So, of course, yesterday we had a great experience with the Sodexo. That's the campus dining hall. I can't say enough about what they did yesterday in that press box. It was incredible.
Mm-hmm.
It was really incredible.
I was like, oh, we're fancy.
Man.
We're fancy. All right. I love it. Fancy.
So I was very impressed, right? So it was a great experience and they worked very hard. Okay. So now while that was a great experience, right?
Yes.
We go to God's Chicken, Chick-fil-A.
Yeah.
It's a great experience.
Oh, all the time.
Right. And
even
so
when they make mistakes, it's a great experience.
It's still a great
They're
experience.
Like, oh, we're sorry. We'll fix that.
And
you
it's never a
feel
problem.
bad for like saying there's a problem.
Yeah.
I'm sorry to say this, but you guys
I am so sorry.
It's okay though. It's okay.
Yes. It's like, I am so sorry that I have to mention, but there was a mistake, and you feel guilty.
They're like, oh, my lantern, we got you. We'll fix that.
Absolutely.
Would you like for us to rotate your tires too?
Is there anything else? Ice cream, a cookie, anything else we can
Anything
do?
else.
So, that being said, you go there to Chick-fil-A, and and some people say that they don't like it, and hey, we understand. We just have to say some rosaries for you. It's no problem. We understand. So I'm not going to mention what restaurant that this is, experience level. You go to the restaurant and you order enough food for the family. Everybody's got a meal, right? Mm-hmm. Everybody's got a sandwich or, chicken or something. And it's a meal that includes fries and a beverage.
Yes.
Amen.
Amen. Praise the Lord.
And when you get the bag, sometimes, hello, can I take your order? It's like, oh, I'm sorry.
Well, you get a hello. Sometimes it's just
what? We got that one time. We were in the drive-thru and it said, what?
We were like, nah, you good. You good, bro.
Yeah.
We're gonna head out.
We're gonna head on out. But then when you do get your order, and let's just say that it got everything right on that assumption, you get 7 meals and 2 napkins. Now, I'm not saying that, times aren't tough, and we get that, but to get 7 meals and 2 napkins, I just want to know, is there a napkin shortage that's going on?
I feel like there must be, because they don't give them out. Like they don't give them out.
No, they don't. And so, I just want to know, what have some of your experiences been like? Some have been very good. Some have been very bad. Some of them have been okay. My daughter has a great one. Oh, she had a great one at one. Yeah. And, Alanetta has a great point. I need more than 2 napkins by myself.
That's all I'm saying. When I take, sometimes I want to wipe my mouth after,
yeah.
Like I like to get the grits off. That'd be great.
And here's another thing. Sometimes the napkins, you get these big old huge burgers and they give you a napkin this big. That's it.
That has happened.
So I'm just saying, when you go to restaurants, what is the experience? What's that experience? And if you want to, you can put the restaurant that is your favorite in the chat, one that you may have had a love-hate relationship in the chat. One that
we're not going to mention any.
We're not going to mention any.
We're not going to mention any. We'll acknowledge
your comments.
But we're not mentioning any.
We're not going to mention that. And by the way, who your favorite pick for best gospel album in the Grammys is below. Those are the 5. But what is your restaurant? I mean, for real, we are serious. We went to a restaurant. There's 7 of us in the car. Do 2 napkins. Now, I like what my mother-in-law said. My mother-in-law went there, ordered food for everybody that was in the car. And as she ordered food for everybody in the car, they left 2 huge bags of food.
Yes.
And how many napkins were in there?
Like 3.
3 napkins for a car full of people.
Yeah, she was upset.
I'm going to go back and wipe my hands on their shirt.
She was like, give me your shirt so I can wipe my mouth. Bro, just throw at least 10 napkins minimum.
Yeah, that's right. Just 10, 11, 12.
Grab a nice handful, throw it in there.
Just throw them in there.
Y'all be doing too much, man.
So, it's the whole experience, when you go to restaurants. And I think that's the biggest thing now is when you go in places. What's the experience?
You're in customer service, you sell an experience. I am very thoroughly customer service trained. I've worked in customer service for years.
Mm-hmm.
before I became a teacher. And those customer service skills aid me very well as a teacher because you have to know how to hold in the words
that are about to come out your mouth.
Just come across your brain. So you sell an experience. And when I was a Radio Shack manager back in the day.
Radio Shack.
Okay?
I miss that store so
I miss it too. I still got my shirts.
Yeah.
But I sold an experience. And so, we had successful stores because, people wanted to come back because you give them good customer service. You give them a good experience. They'll come spend money with you.
Money.
And that's service.
Yeah. So,
service. So
I miss Radio Shack. That's a throwback right there.
Yes.
I miss Radio Shack so much.
It was my joint. I love radio. I love working for them. Yeah.
So what is your, restaurants experience? Of course, my daughter, she's sharing one and, didn't mention the name of the restaurant, but just saying.
She said what makes the experience so bad? It was a buffet. In the name of the Lord Jesus Christ, catch these holy hands.
Man.
Oh, wait. Shalonda fixed the story for me. Hold on. She said, no, Mom went and ordered some food and they didn't give her any napkins. She was highly upset.
Oh, so they didn't give her any napkins.
No napkins. My bad.
So
they didn't give her any napkins.
We have a correction.
She had a bucket of food and no napkins.
And here's another thing.
Like, bro, like how do you think that their napkins won't be needed at some point? Like,
yeah, especially when you eat chicken. You eat fried chicken. You have that. There's a rule with fried chicken. One, it needs to be good fried chicken. Yes. And here's another rule.
And if it's good, it's juicy.
Yeah. And it's got to come with some kind of bread. White bread, wheat bread, biscuits, rolls, something.
Yeah.
Got to have bread. And the other thing is you got to have napkins. How you going to eat a whole thigh with a biscuit with honey and you ain't got no napkins?
And no napkins.
I'm just saying.
Mm-hmm.
Can we just get some help on that?
Yeah.
That's just us. That is our little bit of rant for today. That's just, thought of when you spend money, you want to have the experience.
Yes.
I'm just saying.
You're selling the experience, people.
Yes. Selling the experience.
You're selling the experience.
Anyway.
Throw some napkins in the bag, okay?
Just a
if you
few.
are a service, fast food person, please throw some napkins in the bag. That's all we ask.
That's all.
You will satisfy a whole lot of people just by tossing those napkins.
And look, we worked in
I did for 3 weeks. Yeah.
3 weeks? Yeah.
3 weeks.
I think
I did it for 3 weeks.
Yeah, I did a year. I think I did a year.
Nah, that was you did.
I think I did a year.
You did a while.
Oh man, I did.
I did 3 weeks because that was not the life for Shatangela Dimitri Dean Black. It was not.
Oh man,
I was miserable.
Oh my God.
Miserable.
Listen, all these sandwiches that they create now, we did that way back in the day.
Yeah, absolutely.
Because we had to find ways to have new sandwiches because the Baconator, we been did that. Extra bacon on a burger, we did that.
Well, shout out to the fast food workers because I didn't make it.
She didn't make it.
I was like, one day I got up and I was like, I am not going back. I'm done. I'm done. I'm not doing this anymore. I got a whole college degree. I'm not doing this anymore.
Yeah, that's a struggle.
Hey, when you first get out, it's that struggle sometimes. Mm-hmm. Couldn't find nothing. So I had to make some money.
And there's another one. Alanetta brings up another. Yeah, I've gone and left with no napkins
and straws. No straws. Got a big bucket of whatever.
32 ounces. And the whole idea is to get a straw so you don't have to open the top and it just spill all over in your console.
Bucket or whatever and no straw. Bro, can I get a straw? How you gonna forget straws and napkins? Like, it's one or the other. You can't do both. That's a crime.
Yeah.
It's against the law somewhere.
Yeah. And of course, our daughter, she said it was a trip I went on and they ordered food and gave us no napkins, no cups, no straws, and forgot all the fries. Again, catch these holy sanctified hands.
Catch them, baby. Catch them. Catch them right because that is tough. Like y'all was just out there like cavemen. Y'all was just eat food. Like they threw y'all back to the Middle Ages. It's like,
man, I'm so serious.
Wipe it on your clothes. That's what they said.
Yeah. Our goddaughter's on.
Faith.
Yeah.
They just gave her some meat. That's it.
Meat. Yeah.
She just had some meat.
Yeah.
Apparently, no sides, no straws, no napkins, nothing else. They just put some meat in the bag.
And I want to mention that it happened. This was at lunch, and this is pre-pandemic, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes.
And so I went to a fast food establishment, and I'm not going to say what. It was the most friendly establishment I had ever been in my life. It was just, I was just like, oh my God. It was incredible. Here's your food, and it was hot.
Are you talking about a Pigeon Forge?
Oh my God. It wasn't, was it Pigeon Forge? No, it wasn't there. I don't think.
What?
I think we were in,
I don't know, but that.
What was it, Pigeon Forge?
Fast food restaurant we went to, there was a very well-known fast food restaurant we went to in Pigeon Forge. That was the best I have ever been treated at that restaurant. It was amazing. I thought I was at Chick-fil-A.
It was fresh. I mean,
it was great.
The vegetables had crunch. I mean,
the fries wasn't all old and stale. It was, and they gave us napkins and straws, ketchup. We didn't even ask for ketchup, but it was in the bag. Salt packets. It was great.
Salt. They gave us salt.
They didn't assume that we wouldn't want none. They put it in the bag.
Put it in the bag.
Hey, take it. Save it for later if you want.
Yep.
It's okay.
So Lexi said
it's okay.
So wait a minute. So Alan, so Lexi stayed there for 2 weeks.
Okay. Well, we in it together because no man.
Yep.
I could not do it.
No.
Yeah. No. Apparently she just got meat.
Yeah.
Wrapped in some paper.
That's about it. Yeah.
I guess she was about to use that burger paper to wipe her mouth.
You take the paper at the end and just wipe your mouth. It might have ketchup or mayonnaise on just all over your face.
Just use that.
Yeah. That's all you're gonna use right there. That's all you're gonna do.
And then they didn't get no drink, so they just supposed to.
Yes, absolutely. Sandra, we know you got to go. Thank you so much.
Bye, Sandra.
We're going to be on talking about the Grammys and everything tonight. Let us know. Give us the social media information that we need to go so we can catch you tonight, Sandra. Let us know, okay? So definitely thank you for joining us, all right? All right, so now we want to move on to our next topic we want to talk about because, of course, this is near and dear to our heart.
Yes, absolutely.
And it is autism.
Yes.
It's National Autism Awareness Month. In the month of April, National Autism Day. Autism Awareness Day was April the 1st.
Yes.
And so we want to talk about that just a little bit because, of course, our son is autistic.
Yes, he is.
Yes.
He is. Santoria Black III. He's 7 years old.
Mm-hmm.
And he was diagnosed on the autism spectrum when he was 4 years old.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And I mean, it was a lot to get used to. It was a lot to reconcile in our mind, you all. I mean, it was a lot.
It was a lot.
He's thriving, and we're all learning together.
Mm-hmm.
But it was it's tough, and it's still tough. I blame myself a lot. So
yeah, and here's the thing, and it's going to also lead into our little encouragement segment. It's one of those things where you have to have a tough conversation with yourself.
Yes,
tough conversations with the professionals. And you hear a lot of things that you really just don't want to hear.
Yes,
and it's tough. It
really is. But everybody that's had it, that's met Gummy, that's that knows him, they love him. He's a good kid, and he's going to be a good young man. Yeah. It's just it's I will say my personal experience as the mother. Mm-hmm. It's just I cried and do cry many tears sometimes when I think about his future, and I think about, could I have done something differently when I was carrying him? I think about, was I doing too much with trying to stay healthy and exercise and all that? And it's a lot on the mama. Yeah. And I think about it constantly. We have to get him somewhere where he's going to have a shot. We have to get him somewhere where he's going to get the best care possible. I look at Toni Braxton and what she was able to do for her son. Yeah. He's at Howard University now, and he was diagnosed as autistic at 4 years old.
Yeah.
And I mean, I just know that gave me hope to believe that there is hope for my son, for our son. So, it was, you guys, it's a lot. Mm-hmm. For the mama to deal with, and I'm sure it's a lot for his dad to deal with. And we both have our personal battles with
It
that.
is. So, one of the things is, we talk to have tough conversations. And first of all, I want to acknowledge Glenn Harris. He is a Hall of Famer sportsman in Louisiana.
Great comment, Glenn.
That is my dude, man. Glenn is a Hall of Fame sportsman. He has radio shows all over, and but yeah, he says you got to have napkins.
I mean, like, how do you eat fried chicken with no? I guess they feel like we should have some in the car. I don't know.
Yeah. But great comment. Thank you, Glenn, for joining us. We appreciate that, my man.
I want to acknowledge Gloria, my Aunt Gloria. Yep. She's on, First Lady, and she said Gummy is her baby. They get along. Gloria is known as the aliens.
She is. Yes.
So whenever we need to call the aliens, we call her.
Yep.
And she speaks alien to Gummy, and he straightens right on it.
It's something magic about it. You don't know what it is.
He doesn't like to hear from the
aliens. He does not like to hear from the aliens. We don't call. No, don't
call the aliens.
Yeah. And the other day, he was having a rough day.
And that's the thing. Like, we have rough days.
Oh, we have rough days.
We have rough days. And God, shout out to my sister. God bless her, because she has sacrificed. We've never had to put him in daycare. And once we got the diagnosis, like, that was just something that, no disrespect to any daycare out there, but that was just something that was hard. All of us as adults sat down and said, hey, we're gonna, Shalonda was like, look, I'll put off until he gets in school and we get him settled enough, but we don't want to put our baby in daycare. And even before he got diagnosed, we knew
something was wrong. Something was not right, I should say.
Something was different. I won't even say not right. We knew something was different about him. Yeah. And so she lightweight adopted him. So it was,
She already told us, if I leave,
that's my baby.
But so, and Faith, she says that people with autism just see the world different.
Yes,
and that's true.
But in a beautiful way that we can't perceive. Yeah. That's right.
And then Gloria,
she said, "Yes, I'm the alien."
She is the alien.
She is the alien.
I had to take a page out of her book the other day.
He speaks alien.
So my son was having a rough day and all that kind of stuff, and so I called my daughter's phone and I said, put your brother on the phone. And so she did, and all of a sudden, I just spoke in the phone. No, the aliens, no. I said, Shae, we're gonna go to Haiti.
But it calmed him down for a while.
It did calm him down for a little while.
Another thing that used to work when he was a little baby, he would before we could really get him diagnosed. Like I said, we knew there was something different. Like, he would just get in these inconsolable moods, and one of the only things that worked was Erica Campbell. Help. And I need a little more Jesus.
Yes. Erica Campbell got us through
Erica Campbell got us through a lot. The first 3-4 years of his life was Erica Campbell. God bless her.
Man. And I don't know what it was.
We would just turn it on and he would just stop crying.
I don't know what it was. But as soon as, if he was having a really rough day, we would just turn on Erica Campbell. And all of a sudden, he would stop.
It would just stop, and he would just listen to it. And then next thing we know, sometimes he'd be asleep or whatever. But I mean, my family can attest to it. Like, it worked like a charm.
It really did.
And thank you, Erica Campbell.
Yes.
Somebody tag her. Thank you so much, Erica Campbell.
Tag her with this, because
I wish I could tell her that one day. Like, she was a lifesaver because we're older parents and we got a lot happening. And it's a lot to have start all over with a baby who should be our grandchild, but my daughter's already said no, ma'am. So, we're raising our grandson, son.
Oh my God.
Son. So that I carried my grandson's son.
He's 7, we're 40 years old.
Yeah. He's 7, we're 40, almost 47.
Yeah, so he's 40 years. We're 40.
Yeah, we're 40 years older than the baby. Yeah.
So, one thing I want to say from a father's perspective.
That's right, Jerry. Help. That's right. Yeah. He loved that song.
He did.
He did.
One thing I will say is that tough conversations.
Yes.
When you have to have that tough conversation with a therapist or with someone who the person who's diagnosing it with a doctor, because our doctor before he retired, Dr. McGee,
he knew.
So
shout out to Dr. McGee, loved him at Green Clinic. He retired. I hate that because he was all of our kids' doctor.
Everybody, but those tough conversations that you have to have, and and that's kind of leading into what we had to do what we have to talk about is that tough conversations.
Yes.
When you have to have tough conversations, no, you don't look forward to it. No, you don't necessarily want to approach it, or
even accept
it. There's another thing that you have to be able to accept it.
Yes, Jerry, he retired.
Yes, he did. Talking about Dr. McGee. But when you have to have tough conversations, it oftentimes, depending on the people, it can weigh on you.
Oh yeah.
And the one thing that is so important is, and I'm just going to just say it like this: we've had some tough conversations in the last few days.
Yes.
And when you start having those tough conversations, what you learn about that is when God puts you with the right person, and that's the person that you're supposed to be with, He will give you the understanding that you need to get through those conversations.
Right.
When we had to have the conversation about our son, when we had to have a conversation about just life, when we had to have a conversation about how we were moving forward and doing different things in our lives. Moving sometimes is a difficult conversation.
Yes.
All of those. You have to know that when God puts you with that right person, and he is not going to go back on his promise, and he's going to bring you through that.
Yes.
And, that's one of the great things that I love about what God has done for us, because throughout any of the conversations we've had to have in our 27 years of marriage, it has always just been one of those things where we're going to get through it.
Yeah. Because, we know that we don't want to be apart. So we find a way to get through it. And, it's not easy.
Yeah.
There is no magic solution,
Yeah.
Sometimes, yes, Desiree, he retired.
Yeah.
Look, you see how they're shocked? The kids are like, they love him. He was awesome.
Yeah, she says, I'm not okay.
Dr. McGee, if you're out there, we love you.
Yes, absolutely.
But it's this ministry is a hard thing to do, and not everybody walks through the same. That's why I refuse to pass judgment on other people's relationship, on other people's marriages, on other people's whatever, because not everybody is built the same. Not everybody can exist in the same way. Mm-hmm. Not everybody reacts the same way. Relationships don't run the same way. I'm not going to pass judgment on people's relationships. I'm not. Yeah. I'm not. I know it's been, in the media. I'm not going to mention it because I'm tired of seeing it. But, I refuse to pass judgment on those people. I'm not. Yeah. They've done a lot of good for the world. I'll focus on that, And they conduct their relationships the way they need to conduct their relationship. It's really none of our businesses, So, that's the viewpoint I choose to take.
Yeah.
Not everybody will understand how we conduct our relationship.
No.
Not everybody will understand the rules and agreements and all that so that's why we keep it to ourselves. Nobody knows what we've discussed, what we're talking about, what we've agreed on, what we haven't agreed on. They don't know anything. Mm-hmm. Because that's our business.
Yeah. And the other thing is that as you are, as people, whatever your level of your relationship is, whether it's, you're just starting out or you're married for a long time, married for a short amount of time. The one thing that you have to do is that there are certain subjects that are just for the two-handed circle.
That's right.
Right. Just for the two-handed circle. And
none of your business, like Salt and Pepper said.
Yeah. And that two-handed circle is important because sometimes when you need to work things out or you need to hear from God, you don't need to have more than those people who are necessary in that circle.
That's right.
And, that's not saying anything, but, at times we allow too many people
in our business. Yeah.
And we make decisions based on what they would do.
Or what they say.
And we don't think about, well, what if what they did doesn't work for us? And then here's the other part. Watch. Don't blame them because you went to them for advice and they gave it to you the best way that they knew how.
Right.
And then if it doesn't work for you, don't blame them for it.
Right. And we're not telling people don't go get advice. Don't go get counseling or anything like that. That's not what we're saying. But we're saying that when you go, make sure you keep an open mind and say, okay, this may not be this way for me, or you know what I mean? You want to represent all parties involved in the purest way possible, right? Yeah. So that you can make the right decision.
Make the right decision. Yes. And and I'll give you a great example. When I had a heart attack in April of 2020 during the pandemic, right in the the height of everything that was going on. The only thing that they had was a test to tell you, you were negative or positive, and then you may not make it. Well, I had a heart attack, minor, but it was one nonetheless. And in the hospital at the time during COVID, my wife couldn't be there with me. And so all of a sudden, she said, God told me to tell you, but don't talk to anybody. Don't get on the phone and talk to a lot of folks. Let them call me, and then after they call me, then I'll call you. All right. Don't put anything on social media, because the last time I was in the hospital, which was some years before that, we put too much out there on social media, and everybody called. Luckily, she was in there with me and all that kind of stuff and could screen calls and all of that. This time it wasn't like that. And so because I listened to her and God was speaking through her, I had to submit, say, you know what? You're right. I'm not going to call anybody. My parents called her. Everybody called her so I could allow God to speak to me. And there was a procedure that I had to get done in the hospital that I was scared. I was nervous. And had I not listened to my wife, who God spoke to her, then I would have made a bad decision, and they would not have caught something that the other tests would not have revealed.
Exactly.
And so it was so important for me to listen to her.
Right.
And then she knew who to bring on to talk to me,
right.
My brother, Ossie Clark.
Yes.
And so he talked to me, and we talked together, we prayed together, and I made the decision through them to have the procedure done. Absolutely. And they caught what they needed to catch.
Absolutely.
And
right.
So,
and he's been doing well since then. And yeah. I mean, it's examples like that,
Yeah.
Like I said, everybody needs someone that they can talk to or lean on every once in a while. But there are people that are right for that.
Mm-hmm.
That's not everybody. And you go into the situation knowing that your marriage, your relationship, your walk is not going to be the same as everybody else's.
That's right.
So, hey, I always say, leave it up to the professionals.
Right.
These people have studied and they'll do a little bit better in helping you get through these situations on your own. They give you the tools. They walk you through it. You know what I mean? So you can make these relationships on your own. These relationship decisions on your own. They help you figure out if it's right. Should you stay? Should you go? And all of that. That's what the counseling and all the people that are qualified to do this will do for you.
Mm-hmm.
But people ask us our business all the time. And what do we say? We clear. It's none of your business. I don't talk about my marriage.
Yeah.
I don't talk about my marriage.
Yeah.
People think that I'm stuck up or whatever. I got one person that I will confide in, and she is tried and true.
Mm-hmm.
And I know that she's not passing judgment on neither one of us. And she usually has a good word for me, a listening ear, and I end up, getting through everything I need to get through. So,
yeah. And look, the Bible often talks about
absolutely
my sheep hear my voice. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
But you have to allow his voice to be heard. You have to hear that.
Yes.
And that's so important. So, I just, tough conversations, and you have to have them with yourself. Sometimes you have to have them with your partner. Sometimes you have to have them with your kids.
Yes.
But you have to learn how to have tough conversations.
I believe in honesty.
Yeah.
I believe honesty above all. I'm gonna be honest because once it's out there, we can walk through that when you've been honest. Yeah. You know what I mean? Ava, my girl here said on the flip, she said on the flip side of that, people sometimes judge me because I'm single without children, nor a relationship at an age where most are married with children and grandchildren. I find myself at times having to defend my singleness, and you should not have to defend your singleness. That's ridiculous. I don't find anything wrong with that. I feel like once you get to a certain point in your life, you know the path you want to be on when it comes to relationships and all that. So why settle for something you don't want for the sake of saying that you're in a marriage or whatever? Why settle for something that's not right for you? So if single is what Paul said he wouldn't get married.
No, I ain't trying to do that.
Paul was like, hey, the single life is where it's at. But if you do get married, this is how you should do it.
Yeah, this is how you should do it. Right.
There is nothing wrong with that. I feel like people that judge you are they're miserable within themselves for some reason. And misery always loves company, sis. So do you.
Preach. That's the way it is.
Do you, be you.
Yep.
Live the way you need to live. Ain't no judgment over here.
Yeah.
I think it's great. I love aunties. So
and you know,
make the best mommies. You help raise your sister's children. So you've done your part, you know.
And you know, look, the biggest thing is just understanding, you gotta know his voice. You gotta know that. You have to know that sometimes God is speaking to you through your family.
Right.
And you have to be open and hear it and understand that that's God's voice.
That's right.
And I was able, really, that helped me to heal. It helped me to make some good decisions when I was in the hospital. And, because of it, I'm better. So
she said, just call me Paulette. All right, Miss Paulette.
Yeah. And, Alanetta said she used to have to defend her singleness, but she doesn't anymore because everything is not for everybody.
Exactly. That's right. There is absolutely nothing wrong with it. We are all built for different situations. You know, God felt that he and I needed to be together, but I didn't know. I never wanted to get married. I never wanted to have children. Here I am married with children. So God puts you where he wants you to be, whether you want to be there or not.
I don't know why she married. I'm a mess.
As I roll my
Such
eyes.
a mess. But yeah, look, it's about understanding that this week you may have to have some tough conversations. You don't know why.
Right.
You may need to have a talk with your kids about some important things about life, college, whatever it is. You may have to have a tough conversation with your wife or your husband about some things that are going on in your life. Your parents, all of those tough conversations.
Right.
The biggest thing is have those tough conversations now before it's too late.
Right.
A case in point, and I'm not trying to be funny when I say this, GoFundMe is not life insurance.
Exactly. It's not.
Have those tough conversations with the folks that need to have life insurance. So you're not, thinking about how you're going to bury mama or your mother or something tragic happen.
Hey, I check about this. I check about it here. These folks are set for life. They ain't got to worry about nothing. I sold insurance. I am insured, baby.
Yeah.
I got some money on me. So.
But you're working with here.
Well, I'm just saying, if I happen to check out, you're going to be comfortable. You might be
I'm gonna be sad.
Grief and sad, but you're going to be.
I'm going to be inconsolable.
You'll be sad in your mansion, honey.
I will be inconsolable.
You'll be inconsolable in your mansion, baby.
Yes. And my daughter
behind the gate.
My daughter brings up another good point, and I saw this in capital letters. Social media is not a therapy.
Oh my gosh.
That speaks the truth.
And so many people make that mistake. And I'm not judging that because I can understand. It's the easiest access. It's the first thing you can go to access, where you can find people that will back you up, that will agree with you, that will make you feel good, that will be on your side. And so you run to it because your people are there.
Yep. And
they're going to help you say good things about you and make you feel better. But they don't help you solve your problems because that's not what they're there for.
Yep.
Yeah, social media can be the devil.
Yeah. My sister says, I'm single with 2 kids and at peace because I'm getting a closer relationship with God, and it has been helping me more each day and getting into the Bible. And that's the thing is, make sure that you're learning more and learning how to live for God. Like you said here. So make sure that you're doing that because, you need to know, you need to have some peace in your life.
Right.
And sometimes peace means that you have to shut out a lot of the unnecessary voices.
Right.
That not all voices are meant for you.
That's right.
So
great point, DJ. If you got to defend yourself to the folk that say they're your friend, they ain't your friends.
Not your friends.
My bestie does not have to defend herself to me. Mm-hmm. I am okay with where she chooses to be in her life. That's a grown woman. Mm-hmm. I'm good with that. Mm-hmm. We have a good time regardless.
That's right.
Okay, my sister does not have to defend herself with me. That's a grown woman. I am happy with the choices that she makes for her life.
Mm-hmm.
I'm happy with that because I love her, and she's of sound mind, and she's intelligent. So you do what you feel is best for you. I'm not gonna sit up here and tell you to follow me. Come on now. That's not what we're here for. We're here to show love. I'm gonna show love. I'm not the hyper Christian, the hyper overboard. I'm just not.
I was gonna say, what is a hyper Christian?
You know that you can't even speak to him.
I was gonna say, is a hyper
the Lord is my shepherd and I shall not want.
I was gonna ask
everything is a scripture.
I was gonna ask you, is a hyper Christian eat a lot of sugar or something?
No, they just say a lot of words. you can't get through them because they so hyper.
Well, and the other thing is, and I'm not, again,
I'm not knocking the super holy.
We're not doing that.
Relax, it's a joke.
I'm not saying it, but sometimes, and I'm being honest. I was at the game. I was at the Black and Gold game yesterday, and on campus at Grambling, and I hadn't seen somebody in a long time. And they said, "Hey, brother, how you doing?" And the brother said, "I'm blessed and highly favored in the Lord. He blesses me each day." And I'm just like, bro, I just said,
we had a football game. Like, I'm gonna need you to
dial
it down a little bit. Just dial it. Just.
And sometimes it's just necessary to say hello.
Just say hi, man. Just say hi. If you want to say blessed, I'm blessed.
I'm blessed.
How are you,
too.
man?
Yeah.
Great. But they go into this whole sermon. Bro, I ain't even got time for all that. I just said hi because I'm on my way to my seat. My hot dog getting cold. So
yeah. And so sometimes you just want to you don't have to. Sometimes it's just about, when you live for God, you don't have to go overboard. Because
my God.
God will allow your light to shine. So sometimes, and I'm not trying to criticize. I'm just saying sometimes it's just necessary to say, hello, how are you doing? And what's been going on, bro?
That's why when I walk through crowds, I want to set something straight, you guys. If you saw me at the game yesterday and you called my name, or I seem to be looking your way and I didn't acknowledge, I am an introvert. Crowds are the anti-Shae for me. Okay. I do not like crowds.
No.
But I enjoy the football game. I just want to get to where I'm supposed to be at and have a seat. I'm not going to mingle okay, so certain voices can get through to me. Like I saw my bro, Dr. Pinkley, yesterday. I hadn't seen him in a long time. He's one of my favorite people. So I heard his voice and I ran to him and I hugged him and hugged him and hugged him. But you guys, I am not ignoring anybody. You're going to have to come to me because I'm trying to get there.
All I'm saying is,
am I lying?
No,
I'm trying to get there.
Truth.
I don't like to mingle and all that. It's the introvertness in me.
But I will say this: you're getting better, and this is helping.
Absolutely.
This,
Lynn. Yes. You don't have to do all that.
I mean, it's just like, really. I saw the brother yesterday, and I was just like,
and it just makes you tired. You're not blessing me. You're exhausting me.
I was like, blessing Phil. I was like, dang, I'm gonna have to go get the sheets and go get some water because he's about to start shouting.
Okay.
I mean, look, I am Kojic trained, so I'm like, okay, well, let me go get the sheets. I go get the water. Hey, can somebody go ahead and get that water over there? We don't have get them towels over there from George. We'll go ahead and lay it out for you now, brother. Okay.
Sure.
But as I said, sometimes it's just necessary to say hello.
Just say hi.
Hey, how you doing? It's good to see you. So, and I tried to go up there and dap and everything, and I couldn't because he was
too holy. He couldn't receive the dap because he was too holy.
I'm just anyway,
It's the uncoached train.
I'm just serious. Look, if you start shouting in the middle of the parking lot, I know what to do. You know what I'm saying? I don't, if he would have started shouting and all that kind of stuff, I knew how to get. Hey, I need 2 people over there that go to church, so we can go ahead and form the circle for us real quick.
We got the Esther sheets,
the
modesty sheets.
We'll get the modesty sheets if we need them. I'm good with you. Yeah. Can you go give me a bottle of water over there? And we good.
We're gonna fan you. We got you.
You got church fans with the funeral home on the back. We know what to do. There's plenty of pastors up there that I could have called. Can y'all come down so we can pray right quick?
Right.
Just saying. Kojic training. I've been to Kojic church long enough to know. I ain't been in a little while because of the pandemic and all of that, but I know what to do,
You see what this child said.
What did she say?
She said, from experience with mom, y'all gonna have to either come to her or call me or Jerry so we can get mom for y'all, because she's gonna be going to her seat in a minute.
Yeah, that's exactly right.
Yes, I'm trying to get there. And I can see, but if you're too far away, I don't see you. Like, and I think I'm pretty sure I have that disorder where faces blend into me in a crowd. Like I just don't. I don't.
Is it selective seeing?
Well, no, they're benign until you get up into close to me.
Yeah.
We have an example of that. Me and Jerry, we were at Ruston High's track meet the day before yesterday.
On Friday. Yep.
On Friday, and a really good friend of ours was waving at us on the field.
Never saw it.
Never. He had to come up to the, hey, we were like, whoa, where'd you come from? It was like, I was waving at y'all.
Just hurt the boy's feelings.
We said sorry.
Just hurt the boy's feelings.
Understood. It said selective seeing.
Yeah.
I do not have selective seeing. I genuinely just cannot see.
Selective seeing and hearing.
Because I'm focused in on getting to where I need to get out of that crowd.
Okay, Shae.
I have to get there.
Shae, but listen, even when you're not in the crowd, I have seen you.
I can tune you.
You have tuned us out better than AM radio. I've seen you do this. You were just on the phone and you were reading some kind of story, whatever the case was, and I said, Shae, they gotta do this, and you were just like, so Shae just completely tuned us out. I'm just saying. I'm just saying, Shae. I mean, you are the best at tuning. You completely can tune people out like that. I have never had that. I can't do that.
Okay, well, since you want to bring up my trauma, it just comes from being bullied when I was younger. Okay,
I mean, that's possible.
I was made fun of a lot because I was a skinny, little, ugly black girl.
Come on now.
I was. And so I had to tune all that out to get through life. Okay, so that's why I'm good at it. Now you brought it up. There it is.
I did. Your daughter said, because mom had straight tuned me out before, and I just got home. And she says, and I was talking to her and everything. It just happens. Now, DJ did this. She says, so you blind in?
Apparently so, DJ. Yeah. Apparently so.
No. She's not blind or deaf. It's selective.
Apparently so.
Yeah. DJ said you need the smelling salt. Go Baptist.
Go Baptist.
Just saying.
Not the smelling salt.
Yeah. And here's the other thing. I think I caught that because I have tunnel vision. If I'm not paying attention, I'll just be right here and not see left or right. And my wife, she tells me, she says, you got to see things that are around you. You're peripheral. And I'm aware of things around me. I'm just trying to get to, I can sense danger. Yeah.
I'm just not interested in socializing when I'm out in crowds. Mm-hmm. I'm trying to get to where I'm supposed to get to.
Yeah. And she has to tell me, she said, San, they're over there. And I'm like, oh, Mom.
That's called getting old. Whatever.
So anyway, have tough conversations. I think that's our biggest thing today. Be able to have those, especially when it comes to your kids, to make sure that, you're setting them up in the right way, that you are protecting them. You're protecting each other.
Yes. Please
do not have tunnel vision like I did at one point in time in my life to where I couldn't even protect myself. And it's just the truth.
And when he says tunnel vision, he was just focused. It's usually when it involved his work and he was focused so much on what the job he was doing till he missed things around him sometimes.
I did. I really did. And it was bad, because you're like, hey, Deji did this today. When that happened, you were there. I was?
Yeah.
Literally, I have been, I kid you not. We got done with a baseball series. It was, I was just not well here. And all of a sudden, we were at dinner that night. I kid you not. And when we were at dinner, there were things that were happening right there at the table with me and my family. Never knew it. I was just so spent. And then I got a call about, hey, we need this, and they need that, and they need that. And we were at dinner.
Now he doesn't let people do him like that anymore. Because sometimes you have to live and learn.
Yes.
Yeah, so they can call if they want to. But he's like, whatever, I'm doing this.
Okay, well, I'm at dinner right now. I'll deal with that.
I'll deal with that later.
Yeah, I got to deal with that later.
You don't?
So that's why I say sometimes about that tunnel vision that I had. It was so bad. I mean, really, she would have a whole conversation with me, and she said, "I told you yesterday." I said, "You did?" I was right there. You were looking straight at me, and I'd be like, it's just a zombie zoned out. So just sometimes you got to have tough conversations about yourself to improve yourself. All right.
Yeah. Amen. Amen.
All right. Quick review of the things that we have talked about before we get ready to get out of here. First of all, don't forget about this concert coming up. We got pre-Mother's Day concert Monday, May 2nd with Marvin Sapp, and then on the pre-Father's Day concert on Tuesday, June 7th with Fred Hammond, 7 p.m. There you go.
There you go.
It's right there. There you go. At the Morning Star Baptist Church, you can go to www.koka.am for more information. $50 for both concerts, general admission, that's for both concerts, and $70 for the VIP. So make sure that you're going out there. And don't forget, also download the great music by Gary Swindell Jr. with Yale Hilton. That is now available on Apple Music and wherever else you get your music. Don't forget our YouTube channel, Gospel Vibe with San and Shae. For those who are looking on YouTube now, this is where you go. Right there.
Right there.
Gospel Vibe with all that right there. I feel like the weatherman. And then, of course, don't forget about the award. I have another something else to put up there about some awards there. Go to praisefactorawards.com for more details. You can do that. And, of course, our show, The Gospel Vibe with San and Shae, on the air Sundays, 8 to 9 a.m. If you have a birthday in the month of April and you live in North Louisiana somewhere, because this is where the prizes are in North Louisiana, please make sure that you text us your birthday, the date, who you are, and where you're from. 318-595-1005. 318-595-1005. At the end of the month, we'll draw a winner for our birthday club. We know we have Approximate Daylight Donuts, a $20 gift certificate to the Log Cabin, which is a fabulous restaurant. I kind of want some queso with taco meat. So just going to put that out there. And it is National Autism Awareness Month. We'll be talking about that all month long. We have our son. So
we have our son who is autistic. Little gummy bear.
Yes.
Shout out to Gummy.
Shout out to the gummy. So that's it. Down below, of course, is the who do you think is going to win the Best Gospel Album Award? There are the 5 choices.
I'm voting for CeCe Winans.
Yes. So that's kind of what we got going on today. And don't forget, when you go to your local favorite restaurant, whatever you go to, please make sure you get enough napkins.
And you guys, please go on the not Weekend Praise Party, Gospel Vibe page. I posted a video of my sister Shalonda, who has not given us her animal yet. We're waiting on our animal. Shalonda.
She did not give us.
She did not give us our animal, but she sang a solo, and she is really good. She sounded really good. I don't do solos. I don't.
No, you do.
But she does. Solos. She does solos, and she sounded amazing. So you guys need to go and listen to her on Gospel Vibe with Shae and San and Shae, our Facebook page. I posted it there, and you will be blessed. I promise. Please go listen to her.
Now, I just want to just say this. She can sing. Don't you let her fool you. Don't you let her fool you. In the name of Jesus.
No,
she can sing.
In the background.
No, she's had lead vocal before.
Not by choice.
Because Dr. Frederick L. Pinkney made her do it because she has a talent and ability to do it.
I'm good at the background. I can hear you. I can punch you. I can hear you. I can put together your chords. I can do that.
Yeah.
But I'm no soloist.
My daughter said no queso for me. Okay, what she said. And then she's going to get the animal. Please.
Oh, please.
Right. So, but anyway, just make sure that you remember all that. Grammys tonight will be online talking about that. So make sure that
you'll be watching.
Yes, we will be doing that. I don't know how we're going to.
Here's the animal. No.
Yes.
Yes, Shalonda can't sing.
No.
Yes, you're right.
She said you.
No, she said she, and we were talking about Shalonda.
No. You're deflecting.
Shalonda.
You're deflecting. You know you are.
How you gonna keep me?
Because you know Ava talking about you. You know she
Shalonda.
is.
And yes, sis, she sure can sing. Mm-hmm. She sure can.
Ava, why your friend like this? I'm just asking, why your friend like this?
Now, singers, that Miss Ava Burton can sing. Now that's a singer.
Man, she reminded me of the lady called.
She can sing.
She reminded me of this lady called named Lillian Jenkins. She passed away. She went to the Emmanuel Baptist Church. I promise you, she wasn't even the best singer in the choir.
But Ava is a really good singer.
Let me tell you something. Lillian, every time she got up to sing, she wore that church out. Every single time. Every time. And yet, stop it, Shae. Stop it. Stop it.
You guys love me, so this is just love. You guys are just showing me love because you love me. All right.
The animal of the day is normal. A horse.
I don't know how that's normal. Where is it going to go?
But
we have no barn.
But a horse is normal.
We have no barn.
Okay, it's not a lemur, an ostrich, a gator, a peacock. It is a normal animal that you can find.
What did she say? A black panther or something?
Yes. A horse is not just going to come up there and climb out the tree and kill you.
Okay.
It's a normal thing.
But we're not getting it. So.
We can get one of them little miniature baby horses that I see online.
No.
That can go around the house.
No.
It's everybody like this big and really cute.
The answer is no. No, sir.
Shalonda, I'm with you on the horse. I know how to take care of those. I know the kind of feed to get, salt blocks, water. I know how to shoe a horse.
Go find y'all another place to live and take care of Mr. Ed. Okay.
Why gotta be all that?
A horse. Wow, Shalonda. Yes.
Yeah.
Deji is the OG Tower baby.
Yes,
she is the OG Tower baby.
Yes. What a horse? But Ava, you know all of those animals that Shalonda has.
At least not a peacock, but I don't know where we're supposed to put Mr. Ed.
I told you one of the little baby horses that can roll around.
No.
Gummy can help with it.
No.
Tell me.
Gummy help with it. Gummy's gonna run from it. Gummy doesn't like dogs. You think he's gonna like a horse?
But a horse doesn't bark.
It neighs.
And Gummy can pet it and everything, and it'll be his little friend. I'm just saying.
No. Save money on gas, ride a horse to work.
And guess what? The fuel is like grass. I don't have to get nobody to cut the lawn no more.
I would just rather walk. I am not riding Mr. Ed to work. I'm not doing that.
See, look, he can eat the grass. We got hay. We can get that for him. Fertilizer is free. We can sell it.
Thank you. Where we gonna put the horse? And it neighs, and his neighs is louder than the darn bark. The neighbors will make us move.
Probably. Maybe down the street.
They will board us out of the neighborhood.
Well, maybe down the street where they have all that land, they got cows just down the hot.
You can't just take your horse and put it on somebody's random land.
Well, we can just ask. You just say, "Hey, can y'all hold our horse here? Can we just come feed and stuff?"
Wow. She has converted you.
I'm just saying.
She has converted you. Wow.
I
am in this battle on my own now. I'm the only one that's saying.
No. I'm just saying a horse is a normal animal.
No. A horse is not a normal household animal, sir.
A horse is a normal animal.
Why are you like this?
I took care of horses.
A horse is not a normal animal.
When I came there once a week,
a horse belongs on a farm, in a barn, not in my house. You ever clean?
Before you ask the question, yes, I have.
Okay, well, you didn't like to change Gummy's diapers, so you gonna change Mr. Ed's diapers?
Well, they don't have diapers.
Exactly. You just proved my point.
I didn't prove it.
Yes, you did.
Deloitte, how are you doing?
Sir? Hey, Uncle.
So nice to hear you. We have a new time.
Shalonda wants a horse.
Yes. At least it's not a monkey, a black panther, a peacock.
A horse.
Yeah.
I'm not doing it.
Her neighbors have chicken. They live in the city.
Bro.
They live in the city.
I don't care. Chickens are small. Horses are big. Horses have big horse poops.
I know what they have. I clean horse chickens.
Bro, we don't like to help Gummy out on the toilet.
I'm just saying.
You gonna help Mr. Ed? No.
I'm not saying we're gonna have one. I'm just saying this is a normal animal.
No, it's not a normal animal. It's not.
What's wrong?
It's not. It's a horse. It's not a normal animal. It's a horse.
A horse isn't like a foreign object or anything.
But it's not a household pet. You can have a bunny rabbit.
You said a bunny rabbit.
And we'll take you to the merry-go-round, and you can ride the horse on the merry-go-round.
Shalonda, look, I can't be mad at you.
Ava!
See? Didn't even look.
Et tu, Brute?
Just saying.
Oh, I'm in the twilight zone.
No, you're not in the twilight zone. A horse is normal.
A miniature. What we gonna do with a miniature horse? Gummy's gonna run from that. No horse, people. No horse. A horse can clean up. Clean up what?
Clean up the backyard.
Then it's gonna poop all over it. I'm not cleaning up horse poop, so.
I've seen it before.
Well, you always gone, so. Mr. Travel abroad, and then Mr. Ed left at the house, and Shae got to clean up his cow poop. Yeah. Shay's gonna pack up and leave. Mm-hmm. Shay's gonna go live with Uncle Deloitte and Aunt Gloria.
They got chickens next door, and they can fly.
I can deal with the chickens.
Fly if you don't crop their wings. They can
I can deal with the chickens. I can deal with the chickens.
You say that until you hear. Yeah. Do you hear that? And they wake you up at 4:30 in the morning.
And Mr. Ed won't.
I'm just saying. Anyway.
Oh my God.
We've had fun.
Yes, we have.
All right. So don't forget 3:00. If you like the time, let us know. If we need to change a little bit, we'll see what happens in the next few weeks.
You can tweak it.
Maybe it's at 2:00 because of the 3:00 service.
I rather enjoyed the morning show, but by popular demand, we lived here. We moved here, but our numbers haven't been the same as with the morning show, so I'm not sure.
I don't know. We just have to see. I don't know. Maybe it's just something to get used to. Something. I don't know. Maybe. We have to see. I don't know.
Yes. Respectfully, Dad. No.
Just saying. Little small horse around the house. It's got a little cage back there and everything. Just saying. Thought. But anyway.
That's when you think you know somebody.
Good to see everybody. So if you like the 3:00 time, let us know. If you don't like the 3:00 time, let us know. We're trying.
Oh, sorry. I'm tired. I'm so sorry.
Oh, jeez. Okay. I'm just.
I did cover my mouth.
You did. One time I was on a live doing Zoom and I just didn't even worry about it. Anyway, we'll see y'all later. Again, we're going to try to continue on 3:00 until we see if something. I know in the fall we're going to go back in the morning because of football.
Yeah.
And people will yell at me. So.
Yes.
But anyway, for right now though, we're going to stay here at 3, maybe 2, depending on what we see, what we hear. Let us know if you like the new time. If you do, if you don't, of course, if some people are still in church, depending on what type of church you go to. Just saying. But anyway,
if you're just getting on, please rewind the show, listen to it from the beginning. Let us know. Give us your comments about
the
Grammys. Who you think artist was a CD of the year or album of the year?
Girl. Spring Game, of course. Your restaurants that you've had good and bad experiences with. Right. New music, we talked about that, concerts, and of course autism. So
weigh in on autism awareness. Give us your personal experience. It's very personal to us. We have a son that is autistic.
Absolutely.
Our little gummy bear, aka Santoria Black the Third. I did not say the middle name.
Thank you. Okay. But that's it. That's all I got.
Mm-hmm.
Are you feeling some kind of way?
No.
Are you sure?
No horse.
Okay.
Love y'all.
Love y'all. We'll see y'all later. Always remember.
One nation, one people. Peace.